So we've had a good chat about Ecotech lighting, Paul. I also noticed that you're a big fan of the Ecotech pumps as well.
Yeah, well, for me, the Ecotech pump range has always been sort of the main. The flow is obviously vitally important to the animals we're looking for. You know, I've always loved the Ecotech pumps. They've been proven, the MP40's proven to be probably one of the most reliable pump ranges that I've ever used. I love the fact that they're not trying to reinvent that all of the time. It's, you know, why fix it if it isn't broke? The Vectras, we use the Vectras in various different ways, and under here, for example, we're using the Vectra for flow as well, not just as a return pump, and that's one of the things I love about the Vectra, because of course it's programmable, so you can use it like a flow pump as well. I think probably what we should do is, if we go to the farm, and then I can show you a little bit more around in the farm where we're using the Vectra range and the MP40s and what have you in the farm. So should we go and have a little look? One of the things that we use in here predominantly is we use Vectras again for flow. You know, most people choose to use Vectra just as return pumps, as we are in this system here, which is where the first stage of our farm is. We use Vectra, as I say, not just as return. So on this particular table over here, we've got a Vectra sitting on the floor of the tank, yeah? Yep. And then we've piped it into what looks like deer antlers, where the flow comes out of two places.
Double
So we've got double outlet. So those people, again, that perhaps are doing some sort of aquaculture at home or growing a few frags, sometimes a Vortec isn't just enough. So on this particular thing here, we use a Vectra M2, which is just purely for flow, which washes and diffuses the flow really nicely on there. Whereas on the other tanks that we're doing, for example, on this one, we're using short pulse, predominantly because we're growing things like Alveopora and Gorgonians and torch corals and Euphilia. So we're using the short pulse so that we're not battering them from one side, just so that the corals move nicely. That's one of our main reasons. So, you know, again, the MP40 Quiet Drive, I love them. I mean, how long has the MP40 Quiet Drive been out now? What, eight, nine years ago, yeah. I don't think I've ever put in for a warranty claim or anything like that. When I've seen online, particularly on social media, someone's ever had a fault with a Vortec or something's happened, it's been lovely to see that Exodus always pick up that customer care and customer service, and that's what keeps Ecotech products in my store particularly.